first you would get mad in these streets, but now you don't get mad, cause now you know me. And stack up my cheese, girl, ain't no need to worry, cause now you got me. At first you would get mad, cause I was fuck around in these streets, but now you don't get mad, cause now you know me. I'm trying to get this bag and stack up my cheese, girl, ain't no need to worry, cause now you got me. You know how I do, you know I got you, girl, ain't no need to worry, you know you my boo. You know how I do, you know I got you, girl, ain't no need to worry, you know you my boo.
Yo, what's good, channel? You already know who it is, your boy Grizz. We back, fresh cut and everything. We back with another story time with Grizz. I told y'all last week, this video hasn't posted yet, but if you've seen the vlog where I just posted, Tuesday? My first and last day at work. This is the story time behind that day. Now, the dates might be a little funky and whatnot, but I'm gonna just give y'all just a broad stand of what happened. And this story time is titled "The Quickest I Ever I guess my first and last day at work. So you guys know, if y'all been watching the channel, I've been talking about this job for months. As you guys know, my last job before the dispensary, I did DSP. I was a direct support professional. I worked with basically mentally challenged and IDD. Basically, that's what they're classified as. The correct terminology is IDD. So y'all know I did work with them 3 years, all of that stuff. Y'all know what happened with the job. Well, kind of know what happened, because I actually didn't. Maybe I'll do a story time on what happened with the job. I think I did, but I might do I don't know. No, I didn't. I might tell y'all what happened. But so because of what happened there, I wanted, because my experience, I knew it would be easier for me to get into another DSP position. That's what I wanted to do. But one thing I did want to do, as you guys know, I don't know if you know, being a DSP, sometimes, like if you're like residential, or if you're, say, at an old folks home, then doing DSP work, you're changing people. Yes, people are in diapers, old people, and they're pissing on themselves, and you have to clean it up. It's one of the job requirements. This is something that Grizz is not doing. No offense, that's just, kudos to everyone who does that. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? I look at y'all different. Y'all got my respect. Y'all got salute. But me personally, I just can't. Shit, sometimes, to be honest, I don't even want to wipe my own ass. Like, what the? So I be wiping someone else's? Nah. So that was my big thing with, trying to find a new DSP position. I was looking, and like I told y'all, mind y'all, this is the time, like during the dispensary. I'm working at the dispensary. Yeah, this is like transitioning. I first started at the dispensary, but I also was looking at other jobs as well too, because I knew, like, I'm not going to stay there forever. So I found this job. I guess it's like basically kind of like a temp company. It's called Marriages. I don't care. I'm gonna just say the name so people know. It's Marriages, because y'all gotta know what's going on. It's called Marriages. And I applied through them. Apparently, one of my cousins, or my aunts, I don't know whose side it is. One of my cousins, she works there. She told my mom about it. My mom told me, like, they got DSP work. You should look. Fine. You know what I'm saying? I applied. They literally called me back the next day. It was fast as hell. And mind you, this is in April. So we're getting everything situated and all of that stuff. So they basically bring me on. So I get it and everything. It was real smooth transition. Everything like that. Now, during this time, I'm still at the dispensary. I'm still working, but they're like the stuff. I didn't, like, y'all know, I started to move. I moved April 23rd or whatnot. So during this time, They're doing the onboard. I'm doing the onboarding stuff, and they was rushing me so much. Y'all, mind you, they told me they wasn't gonna be able to find me like a place to work till like May, right? Yeah, actually, yeah, it was supposed to be May. It's supposed to be May. So they are hounding me every single day. Could you give us this document? We need you to do this physical. I'm like, yo, could y'all just kind of chill? I'm still working. Like, still working. And mind y'all, I was in the middle of moving too. So I was trying to get all that stuff done. So I'm moving while trying to get this stuff for this job done. So I'm literally catching Ubers everywhere, back and forth, back and forth. Bro, spending so much money, rushing to get this stuff done because these people are blowing up my phone like they got a job for me. So I'm like, I'm guessing, let me hurry up. Boom, 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 boom. So I hurry up and do it. So we get to the end of April. I end up doing everything that needs to be done. Actually, that first week of May. The first week of May, I ended up finishing like everything that they needed to do. I think the last thing I needed to do was a CPR class. I'm like, bet, boom. So he's like, all right, now that you've done that, you're going to start next week. This was, let's say, the 10th. I was supposed to start May 20th. May 20th, y'all. May 20th. Good. May 20th comes. No answer, no reply, no text, no nothing, no communication from them. Monday comes, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm like, yo, what's going on? Oh, we haven't heard. They haven't reached back out to us. We'll let you know. Thursday comes, Friday, nothing. Then the next week comes, Monday, nothing. Tuesday, nothing. Wednesday, nothing. Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. And then it goes to the next week, Monday, nothing. And then once it hits like Wednesday, I tell them like, yo, could you send this up to someone higher? Like, can like, bro, y'all told me I would start working by the 20th. It's damn near the 20th already. And bro, I got bills to pay next month. What are y'all doing? I'm not making no money. I'm not, like, mind y'all, and because they told me the start date, I put my 2 weeks in at the dispensary. So I've been put my 2 weeks in like end of April going into May because I'm thinking I'd be straight. No, these fools are still playing. Don't hear from nobody. Then finally, he tells me that they found someone, right? We got someone. You could start this week. He calls me like Monday. That Friday. It was like, you could start Monday. And I'm like, oh, all right, bet. That's banging. Let's get it. Let's go. Monday comes around. He's like, actually, no, it's going to be next week, Wednesday. Did y'all know I did not start working there? My first day was last week, May fucking 4th. June 4th. Y'all was supposed to start this John May. And I told y'all May 20th. Bro, I've been supposed to start this. It was even before May 20th that I was supposed to start this job already. Like, I told you I've been waiting. Y'all see, if y'all watch my vlogs, I told you I was waiting. If you've seen the vlogs from last week and the week before, I have been waiting. So let me tell y'all what happened this day. So mind y'all, it's weird as fuck to me. They want us to start on a Wednesday. I'm like, why are we starting on a Wednesday? He's like, they have fire training. Let me tell y'all, we didn't even do fire training. One, he said fire training safety. Lie. Dude, we didn't talk about nothing that do with fires except the fire alarms. But to be honest, that could have just been part of regular orientation. There was no need to have us, y'all. So, mind you, this place is far too. I didn't want to take it at first because it was so far, but mind y'all, while I was waiting for them to figure out what they was going to do, I was applying to jobs like crazy. During interviews, didn't really get anything. I probably got one job offer, but the pay rate was lower than it just, and then the commute was just too far. But so by the time this one started, I'm like, I might as well stick with it because it's here. You know what I mean? Because I was trying to give myself that time. I was applying to hella jobs during this time of waiting. I wasn't just sitting here. I know somebody was like in the comments or thinking watching the video like, You didn't think to apply nowhere else? Yes, I did. I was applying to hella jobs. Unfortunately, nothing stuck. So by the time this shit came around, finally, I'm like, I might as well just do it. So mind you, the day comes. It's 9 a.m. This place is in Coropolis, PA. The Uber to get there is $44. Yeah, $44. So I get the Uber. This place is huge. It's a whole campus. It's a whole campus. And then the directions that he told me, he wasn't even really that direct. He just said, go to building 2. And that was it, y'all. This place is a whole campus. There's multiple buildings everywhere. I'm like, where the hell am I at? It looks like I'm in college or something. I'm like, where am I at? Mind y'all, and then the place that they tell us that I'm scheduled at, he never told me the name of the place. He just gave me the address. He never told me the name, who I'd be working with. Like, is it going to be older people, younger people, like my clients and whatnot, like the type of staff. He didn't say none of that information because I didn't even know I'd be working with like elderly people. I did not know that. So I get there, I'm a little early. I always go, because y'all know I get Uber. I'm always there a little bit early. I get there probably like 20 minutes early. There's this nice, it's nice as hell outside. So there's this nice little park pavilion. I just sit down, I'm chilling. It gets closer too, but I'm texting them like, hey, I'm here. I don't really know where to go. So I'm just here at the pavilion. No answer at all. Called them again. It gets closer too. Called them again. Then 10 minutes come, called him again. This man didn't show up till like 20 minutes after 9, then the time we were supposed to be there. Then he comes, hands me a lemonade, like, oh yeah, I got this, but I'm hot because I'm standing there for this long, and Ori, it starts at 9 o'clock. Bro, how are you late? And you're the court, whatever, the person that introduced me to them. Like, come on, man, that's making me look bad. So I was a little sick about that, but he brought me a lemonade. But he got it from Starbucks, which was, that was trash. I just wanted a regular Minute Maid lemonade, but hey, whatever. I didn't want that bougie shit. Do I look like a Starbucks type motherfucker? No. But yeah, it was cool. And then, bro, so we get there. They introduce us to the people and all of that. So orientation starts. They start talking about what's going on. The part that threw me off, they start talking about changing people. I said, and my face is just like, the lady seated in my face, like, is that going to be a problem? I was like, no, but in my head, I'm like, yes, but I didn't want to say anything right then and there. You know what I mean? Because they once were going through their presentation. And in my head at this time, when I went there, I'm like, bro, whatever we got to do, we going to do it. Unless it's wiping ass. And then as soon as I heard that, I'm like, I'm out. But I'm like, I'm going to just sit through this because maybe we don't have to. Like, maybe if we work with people, they like, you know what I mean? No, you have to do it. It's a requirement. You have to wipe that ass. I'm not wiping no old ass. Bro, I've worked in a hospital before. I've smelled old people's shit. That shit is disgusting. I've smelled it, seen it. I've done housekeeping and whatever. Yeah, whatever. It's not called housekeeping, but y'all know what I'm talking about. In a hospital, when you're cleaning the beds and all. Yes, I've done that shit. Disgusting. Disgusting. That's where I get my, I'm not wiping no old from the hospital. Seeing that stuff. No, bro, I'm good. I'm good. Old people shit is probably one of the most foulest shit in the world. Sorry, I love old people to death. I love my elders. Y'all know y'all got some, bro. It'd be like, it's disgusting. But yeah, so they was doing that, talking about that. It was cool. I made my schedule and everything. My schedule was banging too. Like I had every other weekend off. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I went home and that long ass ride home, I was just thinking. And no, let me go back. No, y'all, we was only there for a fucking hour. Yes, we were there for an hour. We were there from 9 to 10, then they sent us home. Like you could have went to work, but y'all, yes, I could have went to work. Mind you, my shift that they picked me up on is 2 to 11. We got there at 10 o'clock. Orientation. We got there at 9 o'clock. Sorry, 9 o'clock was orientation. It was over at 10. My shift, if I wanted to start that day, my shift didn't start till 2. That's like what? What is that? 10, 11, 12, 11, 12, 1. That's 3 hours that I'm just sitting there bullshitting. And there's no point, and it's not like I live close to home, so I could just go home real quick, chill for like an hour, then make my way back. I have to get an Uber, which means that's going to take like 15, 20 minutes to wait, take 30 minutes to get there, and then when I get home, I'm going to have to wait another 15 minutes and another 30 plus minutes to get there. And I'm going to probably end up being late. So there was no point. So I just went home. I was so pissed because, y'all, it went like that. Like, that wasn't orientation. Orientation is like 4 to 5 hours, not an hour. Like, not an hour. That was the most wasteful time ever. Like, it was so wasteful. I was so upset. But then, let me put y'all, I don't know, car ride home, I'm just thinking, like, reflecting, like, bro. And mind you, I'm doing the math in my head how much it costs. Because I told you I was going to get a rental at first. But then my mom put in my head, like, you get a rental, you're going to have to fill that motherfucker up with gas every day. So you're probably going to end up spending more money on top of what you already paid for the rental than getting an Uber. So I'm doing the Uber math. I'm like, boom, boom, boom. This is like, damn. Then I realized, bro, I did the math. If I, like, basic numbers, I'd be spending $440 a week on Ubers. Fuck no. It just didn't make no sense. So, unfortunately, you know what I mean? I went home, came home, thought about it some more, talked to my mom, and reached out to the guy the next day, told him, because I wanted to start, like, my shift the next day. So I didn't even show up for that. Because what I was going to do, y'all, in my head, I'm like, all right, shit, fuck it. We're not doing this, but let's at least close out this week so we could get some hours in since, you know, fuck. But then I'm like, bro, you're going to work, what, 8 hours, 16 hours? Bro, come on, bro. Just don't even waste on people's time. And plus, I didn't want to get put in a predicament where I have to wipe someone and I don't do it. Like, because y'all know I work with IDD. Like, I've done this 3 years. I really love working with mentally challenged in the IDD. Like, I really love working with them. And I don't want to hurt their feelings. You know what I mean? Because a situation happens and I'm like, oh, hell. You know what I mean? I just don't want to hurt no one's feelings. And I just don't want to leave my coworker hanging. Like, I know what that feels like, you know what I'm saying? Or you're training someone and they just, oh, I'm not doing this shit, I'm out, deuces. Oh, no, that makes you look bad. So I don't want to do that to nobody. So I just was like, I'm cool, I'm gonna just chill. But, you know what I'm saying, it is bittersweet because I wanted to be working right now. I was supposed to be on full schedule right now. You're supposed to be getting to it right now, $20. This was $20 an hour too, mind y'all. It's just 1, 2, 4, way too far. And just type of work, I just don't, like, this type of DSP work I don't want to do. Like, I love the elders and stuff like that, but I don't want to do that, man. I want to work with the ID that's still functioning and still aware, still doing their thing and all of that. But within that, we had some good things happen, I guess. I did have an interview the other day with United Healthcare. That is for a work from home position. That will be so clutch if we get that. Oh my goodness. I think I really did good. And the interview was like on phone. I really do good when it's the phone interviews. So I hope that one, fingers crossed, goes through. And we have an interview tomorrow at a school working with kids. If y'all know, I used to mentor kids. Shout out to BYP, Braddock Youth Project. I was a counselor for 4 years. Bro, throughout my whole year, then I literally worked at Propel. What is it? The one in Turtle Creek. I forgot the name of it. I worked there for a couple years. Yeah, bro. Like, I got a lot of experience. Like, I'm really confident going into this this interview tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Probably the most confident I've ever been. I really feel like I'm about to secure this joint. That's just why we got the fresh cut. Gotta get my Denzel on. You know what I mean? But I'm really confident going into this next one. So hopefully we can secure these and start before this month is over. Because yeah, bro, I'm behind. I'm not gonna lie, I'm behind. I'm really behind. Shit was supposed to start rolling for me already. To be honest, y'all, I'm supposed to be like 3-4 checks in right now, bro. This shit is kind of discouraging, but I'm keeping going. I'm trying not to let it affect my mental. Like I said, this is why y'all be getting flooded, but that's it for the story time. Sorry for it was a little long, but that's just what's been going on. This is literally the fastest that I've ever left a job. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Yeah, this is the fastest. I've never left a job this fast ever. But I told them, and to be honest with y'all, they asked me, one of the questions the guy asked me, are you comfortable with changing people? I told him no. And that's what I told him when I told him I was leaving the job. I'm like, you asked me, was I comfortable with changing people? I told you no. And I told you I was not willing to compromise with that. Like, I don't want to do it whatsoever. And that's what happened. So he was like, you're right. I can't even be mad, bro. Can't. But that's it, man. That's it for the story time with Grizz. Hopefully this was kind of entertaining. The last one that we did kind of went up. Y'all put that one that we working at this dispensary. Y'all went up on that one. God damn. Appreciate it. But we on the road to 100K. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. You already know if you watch this video all the way through. Got to know Grizz messes with you. Also, pretty soon, we'll be switching over to Twitch. All of our content will be filmed on Twitch, and we'll just be dropping the regular videos on here. So make sure you join the Twitch community with me. Help me grow. Help us take over Twitch like we still taking over YouTube. It is Grizz Reacts Gaming. I will be changing that pretty soon. I keep saying it. I might actually do it today. Stay tuned. All the links in the description. We out.